Jennie, thank you so much for making time this evening. Good to see you. How will this latest information, this development, this departure for a senior management member impact the Archewell brand?
Well, it's not looking good, is it? It really has been a bit of a tsunami of people leaving. He was the manager, production manager, the head honcho in many ways. Last year, they lost their head of content, also the marketing director. And as you say, this is part of a long list of people who have left the employment of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex over the last few years. You'll remember probably that when they were carrying out their royal work over here, there were allegations, unproven, that she had bullied some of the staff. But there were a lot of stories coming out of the palaces that staff were unhappy with the way she treated them. I don't know whether they're true or not. I mean, she and Harry have sought to deny it. But I have met one or two people who have had direct experience of working with her in various capacities. And I must say, I have heard time and again that she's not easy to work with, and that may lie at the root of this. In any case, it's pretty bad news for Archewell Productions and for the foundation.
Yeah, that the production side of it, that Netflix deal was absolutely enormous. It sounds like it could be hanging in some doubt whether they'll get that renewed or not. But the Archewell brand itself, spanning what productions, they do philanthropy as well. I mean, where are they at in terms of what they're trying to achieve at the moment?
Well, you know, I do wonder. I looked up what they said at the start of it, and their foundation and their production company, everything, their purpose is, I have to read it because I don't understand it, to unleash the power of compassion to drive systemic cultural change. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound to me like entertainment. And these streaming giants are all about entertainment. Meghan said at the end of last year that she was working on all sorts of exciting projects, that Harry was very excited by them as well. And when she was asked, well, what kind of programs are you planning? She said, things that make people feel something. Pretty unspecific again. I think, frankly, Harry and Meghan perhaps should face the truth that they don't know that much about the TV industry. Yes, she's an actress, undoubtedly quite a fine actress, but do they know enough about production values and what goes into making a successful piece of entertainment television? I don't think they've proved it thus far, and I think Netflix might be having second thoughts too.
Do you think, Jennie, that they have got something to sell? Perhaps if it's not Netflix, maybe it's not the Spotify podcast, maybe it's not something else. But do you think, given their lifestyle on the West Coast, their fame, perhaps they're just looking in the wrong direction? If you were giving them marketing advice, what would you suggest they do?
Well, I mean, their brand is the fact that they are royals or ex-royals, really. I mean, that is their speciality, isn't it? And they've said everything they possibly surely could say about their life in the royal family. Beyond that, I'm not sure what they've got to offer, except, of course, for their campaigning on various charities. But that's not entertainment. It just simply isn't. There is rumour that they might be switching from Netflix to Paramount Productions, Paramount Films, because when they very recently went to Jamaica for a Bob Marley memorial or a concert, or rather a film of his life, they were invited there by the head of Paramount, who happens also to live in Montecito, which is where they live. So maybe there are connections being made there, and perhaps they'll jump ship from Netflix and move to Paramount. We shall wait and see. But I mean, Meghan has assured us there are many exciting projects, so we'll look forward to those.
We'll have to stay posted. Let's move to royal matters at home, shall we? Charles and Kate, the King and the Princess of Wales, both out of hospital. What's the latest we know with those two?
Well, they're both recuperating, one rather more publicly than the other, in that Charles and Camilla obviously left hospital very publicly, and he looked very well. But the procedure he's had for the prostate problem does leave people, I understand, I'm not medically qualified, but I know a few people who've had it, and you know, you're a little bit uncomfortable for a while. So he's going to take some time off, maybe up to a month off, though he will be working at his desk and he will be dealing with the red boxes. We're told that Catherine is back home and doing well, and that she may herself be doing some work from home. But we're not going to see her, as we've been told many times now, till after Easter, because her surgery was clearly a great deal more serious.
Yes, that abdominal surgery, we don't have much more detail, but it is good that they are both out of hospital. Jennie Bond, royal commentator, thank you so much.